Welcome back to Motormates. Last week we got this Ranger running, but now it's time to shift gears and the Mini Cooper's back.
Now that I got the car up way too high, we can start this process by taking the wheel off, and that's a 17 millimeter. Give it a little kick. Give it some more kick.
Oh! Sorry, Brian.
Turn around and kick it like
a donkey?
Yeah, donkey kicker.
Oh,
Wheels off. We never said what we're doing.
we did not.
It's all a mystery. Let's just keep going. We need to get that big nut off.
Works. Next, you're gonna need a 32 millimeter for this axle nut right here. Ta-da! You know what time it is, baby. Air hammer time. It's hammer time. Alright, so the easiest way to push this axle through is going to be using an air hammer. Where do I stick it? Just right in the hole?
Okay. She is through.
Just like that. For those people that don't have an air hammer, how would they get that off? Is there another way?
Get yourself not a chisel, but like a punch. Start beating on it.
Okay. For those of you that didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Alright, next you're going to need your E14 inverted Torx. And you're going to use that to take the caliper off.
Okay. Job bungee.
You always want to hang these so that you don't put a lot of weight on these lines.
Yeah, and rip them out of there.
Where should I hang it?
Gonna have a bad day. Wherever. If you guys haven't realized what we're doing yet, keep watching. You'll see.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be in our title, so I'm sure they already know.
That's true. We're semi-professional hobbyists in this garage.
Sometimes we make how-to, and sometimes we make how not to.
That's right. Watch us to see how not to do it, so when you go and do it, you do it right.
Right.
We make all the mistakes for you. We're gonna remove the rear differential. I'm gonna try just to loosen these and move it over, but we're gonna remove these 4 16 millimeter bolts. Where are you? There. Hopefully that'll give us enough room to move the differential to get the axles out. You got a swivel head ratchet. Be your best friend right now. Alright guys, next step, since you can't get this, we're just gonna cut this exhaust off. We'll get it out.
The customer might not like that.
Screw him. I know him. Sorry, Brian.
Oh, you gonna get them, boy? Take a second to appreciate Miller, because everybody loves the mill. Right, Miller?
I don't know. I don't know. It won't let me pull it over. Okay, next up to get the differential, or this differential out, get the driveline out of it. And now that we got this heat shield out of the way, it's 4 8 millimeters, pretty straightforward. Taking out these 16 millimeter bolts to get the driveline off. Two. Driveline bolts out of there. Now I'm removing the rear support. I'm gonna feed this to you. There you go, that's yours. 2 bolts in it. Are you guys at home having fun watching this? I know I'm having fun doing it. Got a bunch of crud in my eye. Oh, get her on the caliper.
I don't want that thing falling on these.
Well, then I get workers' comp if it does.
From who?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's that.
That one's out. Now, can you just stay like this and not hit the ground? Well, Brian, you're gonna need gear oil. Like that. Okay. There's one side.
Okay, you're gonna have to go in that way first.
This is by far the most difficult axle change I've ever done.
Welcome to the Mini Cooper life.
Yeah. That. Now, get this differential straight. Okay, you need. She's in the Driveline. She's lined back up. Okay. Now we gotta tighten this guy up, and that's a pain to get to.
Stop. Don't even tell me some stupid shit right now.
I put the heat shield on before I tighten this bolt, so now I gotta take it back off. Whoops. We're letting the YouTube mechanics eat again.
Thing that they can eat is a
Pretty much. Suck my nuts, you get under this thing. Show me how it's done.
And never once did we claim to know what we're doing.
Nope. Now that you got your differential bolted up, your axles are in, they're not punched in. We're gonna put our big brace back on. Make sure to leave your bottom bolts in when you install this. They don't clear the muffler. So you'll get this in and then realize you can't get your bolts in. You gotta take it back out. And that's something we would do. Yep. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see.
Here, hold on. I need to pull this
Oh,
hair out.
man. Oh. That was a bad one.
This isn't really gonna hurt.
Not as much as my eyes right now.
That was just a fucking straight beard hairs just poking straight out of your face.
Man.
I told you to put safety glasses on. Did you listen to me? No, you didn't.
How do I look? My nose is running now because of that.
You
Oh.
look like you just smoked a doobie.
My eyes are burning. Oh. That
I
was
imagine nothing good comes from up there.
No, that was a bad one. Woo. Okay. Let's carry on. Oh. We got these in. We're just gonna go ahead and tighten them up and get on to the next part. You gotta drive the axle in. You do that with a punch and a hammer. Hit it good.
I'm gonna.
Oh, there it went.
It did not.
Yep, she's in. That easy. Now just get your axle nuts on.
Who's a good boy?
Oh, we need to look up the torque on these.
All right, so the next step, we're gonna torque this axle nut to 135 foot-pounds, and that will always be a lot easier if you have a motor mate.
You're gonna put in 2 lug nuts. Make sure to go in a few threads.
Be like under this one.
That.
Yeah.
There it is. That's not gonna hurt your lug nuts, so it'll be okay. Ow!
Babe.
No! My old trusty. So this is an easy fix. All you do is you drive like a little steel wedge in there, and it expands the wood and holds it. No big deal.